Russell. How are you? Happy Friday. Happy weekend, everyone. First time watch for Russell. I've paused it on the MGM line. Oh, hey, Cindy. Welcome. It's funny, Russell, because of the sort of age I am, because I was sort of growing up in the 80s. Well, more the 90s, but I was young in the 80s anyway. I was born that decade. So I think I remember watching this on TV, this film, but it's been so long. I think I've seen bits of it as well since then, maybe, and yeah. I have a feeling it's not gonna be great, but let's see. It's got a good cast at least. It has that going for it. Just never, yeah. It's one of those I can't say for sure I've seen it. I just have vague memories of it, and I think it was on TV when I was growing up, and I probably caught it then. But it's been, and I can't really remember if I've seen it since then or not. But it's one of those. I think from time to time it does pop up on TV, and I've maybe seen bits of it. Found it on Tubi. Yes, your favourite app. Pause. Yeah, Cindy's got it. Is this the first time watch for you as well, Cindy? You seen this one before? Never heard of it. Okay, well that's always fun. It's got the Gutenberg factor, which is never a bad thing. He's one of those actors. Oh, is Jennifer Tilly in it? Oh, interesting. This must have been a very early role. A whole 10 years before she was Tiffany Valentine. Yeah, Gutenberg's one of those actors I'm thinking of. Probably doing some stuff on him at some point. Maybe a season of his films. Anyway, there will be another film watch later in the week, as I said earlier. Gonna be watching I Know What You Did Last Summer ahead of the review I'm doing of it. So that'll be Tuesday, I think. Okay, let's make a start on the film. It's on Amazon Prime in the UK. It's on Tubi in America, and you'll have to search it out. Oh, Neil Jordan. Oh, I didn't know this was one of his. Oh, he's done some good stuff. Oh, that's intriguing. I think people always say this isn't the best though. Like people always talk about this as a little bit of a turkey. So he's definitely had his misses as well. There's some of his films I've not enjoyed. So maybe this is just one that didn't land. But we'll find out. Yes, indeed. I think at least there might be some cheesy charm to it. So I'll count us down. 3, 2, 1, go. Yellow Jackets review hopefully should be up soon, by the way. Holy shit, there's a lot to talk about from this week's episode. I do like this sort of throwback font they've got going. Yeah, we're in the back half, Cindy. Tonight's was. I like Beverly D'Angelo. Yeah, tonight's was episode 6, so we've got 4 more. Oh, this cast is stacked. Jennifer Tilly, Liam Neeson, Peter Gallagher's in it. Connie Booth out of Faulty Towers. You shitting me? This cast is stacked. I love Connie Booth. Well, I guess maybe that explains it. If it's more of a lighter film, why Connie Booth would be in there. What? What? Unless it's a different Connie Booth, but it would make sense. This is the 80s. Faulty Towers was out in the 70s, so I reckon it's going to be the same one. Yeah, I think I've seen this because I can always picture good old Peter O'Toole in that cardigan. There's Smith as well. She's quite a famous actress in the UK anyway. Oh, he's hamming it up a bit, Russell. Oh no. This never ends well. That is some makeup job on Liz Smith. I wonder what their age differences were in this film. Because I'm not 100% sure she's old enough to be playing his mother. Very true, Cindy. The accents are all over the place already. It's already more entertaining than last week's film. What a weird opening this is. I didn't read the write up. Is he meant to be like an actor or something? Seems like they're putting on some sort of a production at the castle. Or direct. He must be a director or something. Oh, Gutenberg with glasses. I like it. The more sophisticated look. Okay. You're a braver man than I, Russell. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. I do like that Jack Quaid, but the trailer didn't really grab me for that. Just seems like another kind of Deadpool style superhero type spin-off movie. But yeah, could be good. Hope you enjoy it. Could be. And I think that's where that sort of film will live or die, Russell. I think it is on the humour. If the humour's good enough, you should have a good time with it. But if the humour falls flat, it's not going to be so good. Well, you can tell they're meant to be on in Scotland. So we've got lots of material to wind Pete up with, Cindy. Oh yeah, there's Connie Booth. I thought it'd be the same one. Is that Jennifer Tilly or someone else? Yeah, that's her. Well, Neil Jordan is a British director, so it may well have been shot in Scotland. I just don't want to assume, Russell, because sometimes if it's like an American movie, you just think, yeah, they're shooting it somewhere in America and passing it off as Scotland. The fuck? It's a baby. Look at him with the microphone. And this is even before they've arrived at the castle. Everyone's in this, Russell. Beverly D'Angelo. Wondering where her career went after what was that Christmas movie she's known for, Christmas Vacation? The lawyer out of Jurassic Park. I'll have to keep a lookout for him. I think I know the one you mean. We've so got to get Pete and Tim to review this on Scream, Cindy. Technically, it's a horror, so we'll get them to do it. Make them suffer. It has a shambolic charm, Russell, so far.
So what's the Whiting vapor stuff?
That idea young one would be fighting Steve. And what is this? Whiting Bordeaux? Very witty, very witty.
Okay, Mom, you gotta see the world is for ghosts.
I don't know why, but for some reason the Jurassic Park guy looks older in this than he does in that. It might just be his hairstyle. Mr. Plankett.
A para what?
A parapsychologist, an expert.
Yeah, we'll trick them into it, Cindy. We'll sort of make it so we will pretend that there might be some merit to doing this, which I think there is, but they might not.
So, I was seeing this guy, he's a devil worshiper, right? Well, he's a hairdresser, really, but he devil worships on the side. And he booked his tour because, he makes ghosts, corpses, dead gerbils, that kind of thing. And he ran off with this Buddhist monk.
Quite a different look for Tilly, really. If it wasn't for the voice, I would probably struggle to tell it was her.
Just kidding, trick question. So, what are you doing here?
Well, I thought I'd take a vacation here in the Palisades before taking my final vows as sort of spiritual retreat.
Yeah. Well, I've kind of taken a vow myself to sworn off the man for a while at least. But then I reached it.
Not yet.
Well, just keeping my vows.
What the fuck?
Who's that?
That's a reference, isn't it, Plunkett? Because he was like a real life character. Like Plunkett and McLean.
She died right here in Castle Plunkett 200 years ago.
She couldn't take the whiting with her.
And everything is out of place. She was murdered on her wedding night by the hand of her newly wedded husband.
Yeah, we haven't seen Daryl Hannah yet. Was she the one riding in on the horse? She's gonna be the wife, I reckon. Tilly's flirting is always adorable. It's hard to hate that woman. She could wipe out an entire school, and I'm not sure I would hate her. In the movie, I should point out. I'm not talking about it real life. In a movie. Yeah, she's always good, isn't she, Tilly? No matter what, even if she's in something not so good, she's always very watchable. Has a lot of personality.
Maybe they all know. Don't ask. They might come back. What they're on?
Pretty scary, huh, kids?
Didn't you see Nightmare on Elm Street? Right. Ha 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 ha.
Sneaky little reference.
I'm afraid that this is going to be the most difficult scam.
Not even a trust.
I don't love the film, Russell, but she's very good in it. I think she's the highlight of that movie.
Honey?
I'm not a big fan of Jim Carrey's comedies.
Oh, thanks, Panther. Oh, text us, would you?
Here we have a very impressive sight indeed. It's the winning Hereford bull, owned by Mr. Lynch of Tropicari, and he won the competition for the third year in a row. Mind you, the competition we saw today was of a very high quality indeed, and the judges had a very difficult test. Of course, these days the judges emphasize grooming, whether it be food.
Oh my God.
Major jet lag. That's brilliant.
Excuse me. I don't believe in ghosts. Oh, wait. Calm down, Miranda.
Oh, that's a bit of a Sophie's choice.
Really, I'm not scared.
I've seen more Jim Carrey than Adam Sandler just because I decided that really Adam Sandler wasn't for me. So I've not watched so much of his movies. Whereas I grew up watching Jim Carrey. movies. Well, there you go. You've just made my answer easy, Russell. Naturally, I'm going to have to go with Jim Carrey now. No, I think overall Carey's a bit more talented when he's given like the right role. And some of his comedies I don't mind. Cable Guy I enjoy because that's a bit more of a black comedy. It's been years since I've seen Mask, but I remember that was quite enjoyable. And of course, that's the movie that introduced me to Cameron Diaz. Which for a teenage boy was exciting. Oh God. Yeah, this scene was quite funny, but now it's dragging on too much. Oh yeah, but that's just your opinion, Russell. That's fine. You liked it, I didn't. But it was a better movie for me because it had Jennifer Tilly in. If it wasn't for her, it probably would have been like a dead loss. I didn't say one actor made a movie because I don't like Liar Liar. So one actor didn't make the movie. I'm just saying she's the highlight of the movie for me.
I have ever heard. If I say I'm too tired, then I'm too tired. Thank you very much, Jack. Now I need to take 2 more Valium.
So here's a question, Cindy. Is the Peter Gallagher character really a vicar? Or a priest? Or is that like his costume? Are they going in like fancy dress to get in the spirit? See what I did there? Yeah, you just thought he was a priest. Maybe he is. I just thought it's just a bit weird that he's there with Jennifer Tilly, really, considering. Well, first of all, traditionally, you know, there's the whole. Although I guess most of them. Yeah, anyway. I might be thinking more of nuns, to be fair, but anyway. The sort of person she is, like, she's very sort of flirty and stuff and out there. She does seem like an odd match for a priest. Oh, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible, but in quite an entertaining way, luckily. It's a car crash, but I can't look away. And that's the appeal of a car crash.
This is the most beautiful supernatural sham that I've ever encountered. We'll get better, I'm sure.
We are leaving tomorrow morning, Jack.
There's almost no plot. They're just throwing gags and set pieces at the screen.
What history, dude?
Couldn't we go mobilize the time of death? You're finished, Bucket. I'm going to first expose this pathetic fraud. Lord, son! Let's keep him back. March.
Maybe Jim Brogan will give us another chance.
Jim Brogan.
Jack.
Must be.
Jack. Yeah. He has the market on the rest. We've only got 2 weeks left, and Dave's going to show them.
Jack, just wait.
Now.
Just wait a minute. Shall we tell the lie? Everyone lies once in a while, so Katie is the ghost, and Julia still has her head on, and Avon isn't home money, and the castle isn't daunted because of that. What we have to ask ourselves is, why did we do it? We did it.
I wouldn't be surprised to hear if this was based on a theme park ride, because it sort of has that type feel.
Why should you Americans care if I lose my home? The villagers lose their only means of
I can't. I can't. Jim Brogan is my father-in-law, so.
Well, we have theme parks in this country, Cindy. I wasn't saying it was based on a Scottish one. I was just making a gag, really. Just because of the feel of it. Like, it's all set in this house, this castle mostly, and it has these really over-the-top set pieces. Not a lot of plot. It just has the feel of something that might have been based on a theme park ride, but no, I don't think it is. It's quite similar to House on Haunted Hill, the Vincent Price film.
I don't say. I didn't know. I did. And for what it's worth, I think this place is great. You're the ghost of the bedroom. You were the banshee on the lucky track. Sharon! Sharon! Sharon!
Sort of in reverse though, because the trick in that movie is they're just there to spend the night and try and collect the money, and they start to believe it's haunted later, and then there's a whole thing. So in a way, it's that movie, but switched around.
Where you go?
Your movie continues uninterrupted after this break.
It'll be interesting though where the movie goes now. Now that they know what's going on.
Oh, my dear fellow, you're too kind. He's an unlovely combination of a son of a bitch and a rat's knackers. What's a rat's knackers?
I never thought I would live to hear Peter O'Toole say rats knackers.
Got the shite and bird that in a word. Would you like a drink? I'm a real drink. My father's brew. Two sizes for the store. Everything right here. Milk of humankind is shared. 3 little words every once in a while. It doesn't cost anything. I love you.
We're getting some decent value now out of Gutenberg.
Rules. The room's not this nice.
Yeah, I think that is Dan Nolte. She must be the wife, the dead wife.
Is that what you think?
Oh no, Martin, no.
Oh, I know you! You're the girl with baby! Oh, yeah, we heard it. You're the one in the film! Come here, who's this guy? Come here, wow, that's great! Hey, pal, you should have done this earlier. I think you could have saved the place. Great outfit!
Oh dear.
Looks real. Looks real. Or looks a little rough, but real. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is so disgusting.
Oh, that's Liam Neeson. Yeah, I was wondering when he was going to show up. Yeah, he looks really young there.
Oh, God. What have I done? Oh, what have I done? I told you, you killed her. Oh, really? Oh, Lord, what have I done? You do what you do. She's a mess.
Gutenberg's doing his best, damn it. He's committed. Unlike Peter O'Toole, who's just sleeping his way through the movie. I mean, he's given some good hand, to be fair, but you can tell he's like cruising through it. You wee harlot. So they're both ghosts. This is so confusing. What did you think, Russell? It's not a bad sequel, I don't think. Wolf Creek 2. Quite enjoyed it for what it was.
Oh God, what have I done? What have I done? Where are you guys? Wait a minute. This is an act. This is an act. How can I thank you? For what?
Okay. So you like it more than the first one? That's quite rare.
How can I thank you? How can I thank you?
Yeah, it's probably that thing of in the first one they take quite a long time setting up the horror stuff because of like it's the first one and getting to know the characters, but bit of suspense. Whereas in the second one, because they've already introduced the villain in the first one, they don't have to take so long with that stuff. But I remember enjoying it as a sequel, yeah.
I'm getting a little crazy. I gotta know. Did you?
Well, you got the TV series next.
Let's see if those pills really work. Yeah.
Yeah, some of this is sort of ringing a bell because I think
Got a good life.
the Gutenberg character starts trying to help the Daryl Hannah character.
Oh, God.
What is she up to? Only seen season 2, Russell. Which doesn't matter because it's like an anthology.
Well, our son is an idiot.
We've known that for years, haven't we, darling?
Well, this time he has surpassed himself. The ghosts are furious.
Why?
Well, they've heard that
Well, I quite enjoyed it,
was going to move the
the season I saw.
Nice. What? Sunshine and all those movie stars.
No respectable ghost would live in California. Besides, what would they do there? Oh, only I had time, none of this would ever come.
Well, you did die, didn't you,
Yeah.
darling? So what are we going to do about it?
Out of my hands, listen to you. We're going to give those Americans exactly what they came for.
Serve them right.
There's only 2 seasons, isn't there, Russell? Well, there's definitely like a romance, Cindy, or like an attraction. Now, the only way he can end up with her is if he brings her back to life. So, stay tuned.
As long as I'm dead, I might as well tell you. You got all the warmth of a penguin with an iceberg. You're a dwarf. You better clean those.
I love how he said a penguin on an iceberg. He could have just said anything on an iceberg. Maybe he went with penguin because it's an animal.
Now I've got a massive migraine coming on. My complex level is rock bottom.
Yeah, I saw they were doing a third film.
Sure, I think. Sure.
But I did think they were going to do another series because, well, I don't want to say it's a cliffhanger per se, but they do leave it a little bit open at the end of season 2.
Of course I sound strange. I'm depressed. Last night Jack slept
You'll see what I mean when you get there. Maybe they were hoping for another season. Unless they're going to try and carry the story over into the next movie. Oh, here we go.
Don't tell my wife.
Well, fair play. In the end, she didn't go through with it. Unless it's just because she found Jurassic Park guy so repulsive. Yeah, it is. It's the same actor.
I have to thank you for what you did last night.
It was nothing. What did I do?
You gave me my first moment of peace in near 200 years. I'll be in your debt for eternity.
It was nothing. It was nothing.
He looks a bit like Jonathan Pryce as well. That actor.
Thank you, Sir Jack.
Sir Jack.
Lovely dress.
My wedding dress. Today is my wedding day. The night you murdered me.
You get murdered every night. What about tonight?
That was a good delivery.
What do you
Your love broke the chain. Crossed the boundary.
Oh my God! Hold on! You can't depend on me. Nobody can depend on me. My wife would never understand. I can't.
Oh, it was a love day.
Oh, Mary, we hardly know each other. Okay. Look, I gotta go.
Don't go, Jack.
I gotta
You
go.
want to forget me.
I don't know what I want. I just don't.
Oh, definitely, Russell. Yeah, it has more of like a stage play type feel to it than a movie. That's a good question. I think that's the problem. There's no real style to it or any sort of thing tying it together. It just feels like a bunch of random gags or big moments without any like real story or direction. What the fuck? I've only heard it briefly. I think it's pretty bad, Cindy. I'll have to listen a bit more next time she speaks. It did sound pretty bad. I've probably heard worse, but it did sound bad. Oh, he's going to try again. If at first you don't succeed.
Hey, would your name conceivably be Jack?
Fucking hell, that was Irish. That wasn't Scottish horse, that was Irish. You're supposed to be in Scotland, fool. That was definitely more Irish. She's in a giant plant pot by the looks of it. What the fuck? No, I don't mean the priest. I mean the when the horse was talking to him a minute ago. Or is that I don't know what's going on, Cindy. Not that it matters, it's a horse, but I'm just saying. They're meant to be in Scotland. Yeah, I can't keep track of what's going on, Cindy.
I think we could stay one more night. Mary. Mary.
Sweet Jesus, what happened to you?
Ran into a little wind.
Oh dear. That would be the
Oh, is he dead? Is this him in the afterlife?
What do you do?
I'm praying to Saint Bridget to release me from the marriage vows.
Well, this is too psychotic for me. I mean, look.
Well, they rushed that subplot, didn't they?
Nervous breakdown is anybody, really. But this is too much. I mean, I get here yesterday, my marriage collapsed. Then I save a ghost from being murdered by another ghost. Now, if you think about it, it makes no sense at all. Then I fly through the air, hit a tree, and
You're married to Beverly D'Angelo. That's always a warning sign.
You're the most beautiful ghost I've ever seen in my
What a great line.
Last night, when you took Martin's sword in my stead.
Oh, she's not really trying to be fair, Cindy, but yeah, it's a rotten accent.
My marriage to Martin Brogan was arranged by my father. I did not.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's a terrible accent, Cindy.
On my wedding night, I refused to be.
Do you know what? I'm going to go out on the limb, Cindy and Russell. I think Daryl Hannah might be the most beautiful ghost I've ever seen as well.
I thought I loved another, though I did not. And in a jealous fury, he did.
Yeah, but you would say that, Cindy.
Now, every day for me is the same. If I get murdered one more time, I'll scream.
Maybe they aren't. No, they're definitely meant to be in Scotland, aren't they?
So, this Marty stank, huh?
Because her accent is like jumping about
Squish?
between like
Oh, he's squish.
vaguely like Scottish or vaguely Irish.
Could you love a man who belts but didn't squish?
I couldn't.
Probably a little closer to Irish.
If you loved me, the miracle could happen.
Very good, Cindy. Cindy doing her devil's advocate thing.
I didn't say that.
And I am doomed forever.
Hey, Dan Hannah's one of my crushes, Cindy, so I'm not going to complain.
Look, you're a ghost up in America that would never work out. Very good. Look, I don't want you to get murdered. I guess you don't. It's just not right. She found out she murdered me.
Sure, I'll defend a crappy accent.
Jack, is that you? God, I don't know what happened to me, but I really saw it, but that pain was all over me.
It says something that it was already quite bad and now it's getting worse. Oh, this has aged well, hasn't it? A ghost copping a feel in the shower. Yikes, indeed. Warts. So, yeah, she's doing an accent as well. So some of them are obviously meant to be from that part of the world. But again, I mean, her accent is better, but
Do I look okay?
you can still tell it's not quite right. Still a bit naff. Look at his hair. It's cooking.
Nice hat. Smells very wrong here.
It does. It smells like burnt camphor.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, that would be wild, Cindy.
Believe this. Cables must be unplugged. There's no cable. This is it. That is for something.
Oh dear, we're off again.
You horrible little children! Eternity is a big commitment. You know, it's a long time. You have to take things one step at a time.
So was the woman on TV a ghost? Was she possessed? How could she, if she's on TV, how could she tell they were, how could she see the kids? What's going on here? Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, very good, Cindy. She took the substance indeed. Very topical reference. You're on your game, Cindy.
Oh, dear Lord. I do beseech thee to help me in this. Hour of need. Cleanse me of these impure thoughts I have for this home land.
But what's going on? Was it because he was in the afterlife? So he was just, there was like a dead, oh, I guess it's her horse. The dead horse was talking, was he?
Oh, come on.
I'm pretty sure going to the afterlife. Yeah, that was amazingly goofy. I'm pretty sure going to the afterlife wouldn't suddenly make a horse talk. What an upgrade. That would be a great upgrade for a horse. If they can talk. That's the other thing, and that's what makes it so entertaining in a bad sort of way. Is there so many questions like that? What's going on to start off with? And how does this even make sense? Like, there's absolutely no logic to like any of it. And I probably wouldn't have it any other way, to be fair.
What are you doing in the pool?
Oh, Lord works in mysterious ways.
True. And little mountains.
Yeah, but I can't bring the deck back.
I understand that bit, Russell. The bit I couldn't understand was the talking horse.
And the spirit moves. The flesh is willing and the juices flow and the scalping is mighty.
What's scalping?
Because, like I said, horses don't talk in real life, Russell, when they're alive. So why would it be able to talk in the afterlife? That's my point. They must have paid Steve Guttenberg quite a lot for this. Because he was still a big name at this point.
Who may you expect?
Get this big gush for one thing. This is entirely different, isn't it?
There's something wrong with your room.
Because he's become the lead now, hasn't he, really? At the start, it was Peter O'Toole, but he's taken over as the lead.
I don't know about the rest of you, but Plunkett, you haven't told me at all.
I prefer I've been explain this to me. A ghost made that tough with a human. So this means a ghost.
Peter Gallagher, Cindy, when you asked that question earlier, I think he's like from Boston or somewhere like that. Or has that kind of like American, Irish type heritage. So I think he can probably pull the Irish accent off better. He always seems to play those sorts of parts quite a lot in movies. Always has that sort of accent quite a lot. Oh, you're still doing your best to make it make sense, Russell. Peter Gallagher does. Yeah. I guess that makes sense, Cindy, but I know what you mean. Because we watched him like in movies in the 90s and stuff, it is a bit weird to think of him as being that old.
That was a dirty trick, wasn't it? Hey, taking my ring.
You were gonna stab your wife with a sword, you pig.
Shit, that's a big thing.
Gutenberg's 66 as well, so he's not far off. I don't like thinking of Steve Gutenberg as being that old, Cindy. I'm so used to the charismatic, youthful comedy guy. Yeah. I thought he might have been.
What's skeleton?
Skeleton. This is skeleton.
This is different.
It wasn't nice.
Well, whatever floats your boat, I guess.
Hold on there. Wait a minute. You can't just scalp me and leave me.
Can't help it. Skeleton takes a lot after you.
Look, Mary.
I'll be in the chamber. Midnight tomorrow.
Mary.
Yeah, it's not bad. He hasn't really been given that much to do, Russell, but yeah, he's okay.
One day they take the fighting, the next day they have to have all 5 forces. When you break your back to give them the ghost you thought they wanted, they scream at you, and when you throw the towel in, they scream even louder.
I bet you P.O. Tool just enjoyed playing drunk all the time, since he probably was on set.
masonry floating about.
What a line. Yeah, that one caught me off guard. Yeah, I guess wait and see. He hasn't done much comedy, that's the thing. And he's got big shoes to fill, without a doubt. He was funny in that, what was it, Life is Short, the Ricky Gervais show? Yeah, I think they should probably leave it alone. But, you know, you never know. Yeah, I don't really think of him as being a good comedic actor, but unless that's what they're going for, because like the whole thing in the original movies was Leslie Nielsen was very deadpan saying those lines. And that just made it funny, but I think he just had a bit better like comedic timing and reactions. Pop art.
It never occurred to you that I might need some advice.
Yeah, he had it rough, didn't he, in that scene? Oh, this guy was in The Exorcist, the one playing the dad. I think that's him anyway, because when I put the thing on, the picture did look like him. I can't tell though. I'm gonna check. The hell? After scroll point. Far down. I'm actually starting to feel sorry a bit for the D'Angelo character. Yeah, do you think she's going to end up with Liam Neeson, Cindy? Oh, no. I don't think it's the same guy. I was thinking it was the guy who was like, you know, the detective in The Exorcist. Because his picture looks like him. But no, it's not. I was going to say, I thought that said 76. That wouldn't make sense. 26. He was born in 1926. So he was getting on a bit here. My left foot. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, no, it just looks a bit like him. I don't know how I would feel about that, Cindy. I know she hasn't been the most likable character, but I'm not sure even she deserves that.
Finds only the grave. Marisha's heart. 2 levels safe.
It's probably scary. Well, yeah.
Relax, everybody. Take it easy. The wall comes into a bow.
It's not a good movie though. Let's be clear on that, Russell.
That what I know.
The Irish one.
Yeah, technically it's scary because this is going for a more comedy vibe. So technically it is scarier, I'm sure. Which one? The remake, the one he's talking about. Oh. Is that the one from the Speed director? It is, isn't it? Fucking hell, Cindy. What a decline. That's how badly Speed 2 messed up his career. It's always on TV. Well, quite a lot. I don't think I've seen it all the way through. I think I've seen bits of it. And I've seen enough to It's a giant squid. Oh, Peter Gallagher, what are you doing? You're preaching. Oh, look at the CGI tentacle. What the fuck is going on? They're batting at the tentacle. Oh man, this is going to wreck so many careers, this movie. What the fuck is going on, you two? Yeah, that sounds about right, Russell. So are you saying it's a guilty pleasure, Cindy? Is that what you're saying? Shiver me timbers. Well, we'll put that to the test one time. It's okay. Well, I hope you're right. I hope you're not setting me up for a fall.
Look. Oh God, you're real.
Who else is in it? Owen Wilson, isn't he? Owen Wilson, Catherine Zeta-Jones. Is that right? Is it the one with from Mac? Oh, I do like Lily Taylor. Damn it. Lily Taylor might be enough to suck me in. Who else though? I thought Catherine Zeta-Jones was in it.
And I recognize with mine.
Unless that's the other one. Because I think they remade The Haunting and that, you know, the one with Hill in the title. No, not Hill House, but the other one, the Vincent Price one. I thought they might have remade that as well.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Anything to keep
House on Haunted Hill, that's it.
Right. Quote.
Yeah, it's confusing. They're pretty close, the titles.
There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, makes me feel real loose, like a long-necked goose. Dun dun. Oh baby, that's what I like.
Oh no. No, get out of this movie. Steve Guttenberg. That poetry sucked. The lead. Whoa. And Owen Wilson. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought it was that movie. And the one out of X-Men. I think she's in it as well, isn't she?
Sorry, Jack.
I know her better as the Bond villain.
It's nothing. I'm really drunk.
On the top.
Right. We should just be friends.
On the top? I was on the stream last night. Well, I wasn't on it, but I was watching it, and it was like a gaming stream, and we were talking about the Golden Eye game, and I sort of mentioned the Zana, however you say it, on the top name, and I think because they were mostly Americans on the stream, the people in the chat, they didn't quite get the Indo, so it went over their heads a bit. Unless they just weren't playing along with my humour. I was trying, Cindy. I just would have thought it would have been pretty obvious. It's hardly subtle.
I'm not tough. I'm not tough in bed. This is somewhere.
I'm not tough in bed. What does that mean? Yeah, this movie has taken many turns, Russell. Shagging fun? Sharon!
We must take care. I can't. That's right.
Yeah, I actually might have to own this at some point.
I don't listen to you, Jack.
Because it is rubbish, but it is quite entertaining rubbish. Oh my. My friend who's from Thailand is giving me the lowdown on Blackpink's music because she's in the current season of White Lotus. Her first acting role, or Lisa as she's known.
Save this beautiful creature from these demons. If a life must be taken, take mine. Take mine. Yes. Oh, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Goodbye, my love.
So bad.
I shall fear no evil, for thou
So bad. I think this is early on in Gallagher's career before anyone really knew him that much. So I think that's probably why he recovered from it. Because at the time he didn't really have a career to mess up per se. So things could only get better. Pre the OC, very much pre the OC. More importantly, Cindy, pre while you were sleeping. Oh, that's it. Now we're talking. We're getting a shirtless Steve Guttenberg in the buff. Emily. Yeah, I think me and Rachel commented on this. It's funny that his characters in no, he's not. Is he in?
I mean, I knew you liked passive, wasn't you? But she's active. I hope she has a great personality because this hurts.
Well, look, Jolie, she said she loved me. That's a lot more than you ever did. Yeah.
Wait, is Peter Gallagher in Sleepless in Seattle? Or just... No, I'm thinking of Bill Pillman, I think. I think me and Rachel were commenting on how Bill Pillman... Oh, they both are, so maybe it's Peter Gallagher. It was one of the two. We were commenting on how their roles are pretty much the same in both films. Yeah, that's right. Well, they're different, aren't they? Because in Sleepless in Seattle, Bill Pillman, he's not an asshole, but he plays like the boring romantic option. The one she doesn't go with. But that's sort of Peter Gallagher in the other one, isn't it? Because Sandra Bullock goes for the Bill Pillman one in the end. Similar character traits, anyway. It's just funny. Maybe it was Peter Gallagher, because I guess his characters are quite similar in both movies. That's what I was going for, Cindy.
I'm in here now. But where are you? Oh,
Oh, Charlotte, you do love me, don't you?
Yes. Do you love me, stranger?
Yeah, Cindy, you could have wrote the script.
Well, then be with me. Be with me forever.
Any way you want it.
Season 2 gets better, Russell. It's a bit of a slow burn, but it does get better. But season 3 is really enjoyable so far. Who didn't love who? Yeah, him and Meg Ryan are the leads.
Forever, Jack.
See, but they fixed it, haven't they? Because they've killed off the other one. So it means she can be in the afterlife with Liam Neeson.
What do you mean I'm dead?
Oh, no. Take my word for it.
You're just saying that so you can have your wicked ways.
Sure, if I weren't dead, I wouldn't be able to have my way with you.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, that's all right then. As long as they're already dead, have at it.
Malcolm, they're gone.
Brother Tony, you forgot your collar.
No, he didn't. He threw it away, didn't you, baby?
Baby.
How long have you?
Oh, that's one relationship that survived the weekend at least.
Thank you, Mr. Trent.
However, I'll be recommending Castle Bucket as the most haunted castle in the Western Hemisphere. I hope that helps you with your business.
Too kind.
I second that.
Too kind.
They're gone.
Absolutely, Russell. That's the way I'm choosing to look at it.
Anything like 3 seconds.
God. What a career low for Peter O'Toole.
Will you stop calling me sir?
Sorry, I can't help it.
Oh, maybe when you haven't earned it.
Took him the best part of 15 years to get over it.
Wife's hardly dead. Such a horrible death. Maybe we could wait a couple of centuries.
Hey, we booked the hall till 12. How about a little privacy?
The day is for the living, Jack. The night is for the dead. How's the corpse?
Pretty good. How's the psycho?
So is the truth worth it, Jack?
Yeah. She makes it brilliant.
Oh, Mary, you put on a wee bit of flesh until I saw you.
You're not getting stabbed every night, Jack.
Mary, I've heard me one. I heard you.
For what?
So, I think young.
I do quite like this idea then Gutenberg gets on with his ex-wife better than when they were alive.
Happiness, sir, Jack.
It's like now they've found other people and they're in the afterlife, they can be happy. There's like this banter now between them. They're comparing each other's new partners. Yeah. See, they're playing Irish folk music. So I don't know. It was definitely meant to be in Scotland. I noticed some the accents are quite similar, but they are quite different, trust me. Yeah, there were certain scenes I started to remember when they came on, Cindy. That's a funny way to put it. Daniel Hannah's contemporary costume. What a funny way to put it. Are they going for that epic sort of western feel with the music? Pacino as the devil. That was ideal casting. I think it's dumb to make a sequel to that movie. You don't really need a sequel, but I did enjoy him in the first one. The first one's not a bad movie, actually. I mean, it's silly in a way when you think about it, but it's quite good fun. Yeah, even this music at the end is quite weird. Because it feels quite bombastic and Hollywood type music. It doesn't really go with this sort of movie. No, I do agree with that, Cindy. I think it says that they were going for an epic type feel a little bit with this movie. Yeah, Keanu Reeves, I think, is quite good in it. I think charismatic lawyer, quite wet round the ears, quite naive. I think that's quite a good role for him. Charlize Theron as the wife. Not going to complain about that. Yeah, I'm curious sometimes, Cindy. I like to see what's what. What? Okay, hang on. So Cindy and Russell, I think that might be a bit harsh, but it's got a 1.3. Oh no, unless that's out. Oh, that might be how many people have rated it. Is that on IMDb? Oh no, that might be how many people have rated it. That must just be on here. No, they don't rate things on here. Maybe it's off IMDb. Because it's got like 3.5? 4.5? No, that can't be right. I don't know where that's from. Where's that rating come from? Because they don't. 5.8. Where's 3.5 stars come from? Oh, I don't know. I don't know where that's from because they don't do stars on IMDb, do they? Yeah, they all on Amazon. When you go on a movie, they always have like stars, and it's got like a 1.3K next to it, so that must be how many people rated it. But I don't know where that's come from because they don't. I'm gonna check. I believe you about the rain, Cindy, but I'm just gonna see. 5.8. Because it tells you how many people rated it as well. 11,000 apparently on here. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that rating doesn't make sense. Well, it can't be off IMDb. Would you really, Russell? It must be a Prime thing, but I've never. Because all I've noticed on here is you can give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. So they must have just generated an average based on how many people gave it thumbs up or thumbs down, maybe. They used to do stars on Netflix, but they took it away, which was annoying. Bloody killjoys. Yeah, I don't quite get that. bit like the film. It's quite confusing. Yeah, see that's what I thought originally, Cindy. That's the first thing that popped into my head. That probably is why. Okay. Well, that was fun. We had a good time with that one. The buzzwords are comedy, fun, and playful. So it sort of fits. We should do all of the Police Academy on stream one time. That'll be fun. Oh, we got Short Circuit. Yeah, I'm thinking I might do a Steve Guttenberg season at some point. What are you saying, old boy, to? Which one? Don't you like Short Circuit, Cindy? It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. See, the thing is, Cindy, I grew up on it, so I've got nostalgia for it. I can accept it's not the greatest film ever, but I think that's the thing. If you grow up on it, you're going to have nostalgia for it. Well, we'll put that to the test, Cindy, one night. Yeah, that's funny, Russell. In a way, I would have thought she was on about Police Academy more than Short Circuit. Oh, really? There's a War Games sequel? Why? War Games Dead Code from 2008. Why? What the fuck? Prepare for a thrilling game as I know that actor's name, Colin Farrell and Matt Larter confront advanced defense systems in this riveting war game sequel. Fucking hell, Cindy. Looks so terrible. We might just have to watch it one week now. Point Break. Yeah, we've got to do that on stream. I love Point Break. Speaking to the microphone, Squid Brain. Does it really? Which one? The first Turtles one. I know it's got the one out of Breakfast Club in. Ali Sheedy, she's in it. Yeah, I didn't know. It had April O'Neil in. Oh, nah. I don't fancy that so much, Cindy. I'm so glad that remake bombed. Oh, Fish Called Wonder, that's a good film. That'll be a good watch. One time. So many possibilities. We got 8 seasons of Magnum PI. Could have some fun with that. Could do the pilot at least. Magnum PI. All day stream, yeah. First one, yeah, I haven't really seen that actress in much who plays April in the first one. If anything. Because the one who plays her in part 2 has been in like loads of things. Fuck yeah. Short Circuit 2. The sequel isn't too bad actually. To Short Circuit. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever really watched it. I think I remember it being on when I was younger. But I don't know if I've ever watched it properly. Running scared. Oh, that guy's in The West Wing. I didn't know he was in some. Oh, that's the sequel. Sometimes they come back. Brilliant. I've seen the first one. No, that's not the sequel. No, that is the first one, actually. I was thinking it was a sequel thing. Yeah. Think so, Cindy. A while back. Yeah, I don't know whether to give this one a thumbs up or not. Maybe I just won't rate it. That might be the safest option. Yeah, I need to give it another watch, Cindy. I've only seen it once. Yeah, I don't remember loving it actually, Silver Bullet, but I've only seen it once. And maybe I just wasn't in the mood or something. Okay. So I know what you did last summer stream later in the week. Tuesday, hopefully. That's what I'm aiming for because we're recording the review next week. July. The new one's coming out in July. I think they confirmed the date this week. For entertainment. Okay. Very good. Okay, thanks Cindy and Russell for hanging out and watching the movie. More streams soon. As I said, probably the next one will be Tuesday. But see you guys again soon. Take care. Good night.